Sext Me If You Can is about the body and the shaming of the body when it is discovered that when someone sends the body, pictures of the body in sexting, and that many times there's a shame that has occurred when it's discovered. And this piece is about opening up that space and to celebrate the body, desire, and also the artistic composition of the body, and that art is inspired since ancient times by the nude body. And this Sext Me If You Can is supposed to show those connections so that people will feel that the work that they're doing when they're taking sex or making selfies, that it's actually an aesthetic, artistic experience as well, and that the relationship between art and the gaze or desire and sexuality is there, and that people should not feel bad about doing it, but yet to promote that celebration.
Well, the performance always brings a lot of different reactions to itself. So, what are the most what are the critiques the most often critiques that you get or reactions? How do you?
I've had a lot of different reactions to the project. Sometimes there's just the joy of being able to have a space and to be recognized, to have your body recognized and to be looked at, and to be looked at, to have a space to share your desire or sexuality or image and the relationship that goes along with that exchange. And many people, whether it's LGBT people, have expressed the importance of feeling that their expression of their identity and their self and the way that they look can be even as simple as sending a profile, just a portrait of themselves. Not that it has to have this explicitity of what's underneath, what's the genitals, but just the self being an expression of an identity and a sexuality. But I have had the space that I've had, I just had yesterday a man a little bit disturbed in asking me what was the message in having painting a picture of a male genitals, a male's penis. What's the message in that? And I was taken aback by his I'd say anger, but his demand. And I think that that's actually the point, of being able to explore what are images of male, masculine, of sexuality, because I feel that the male body is so devalued, that the male body is raised to die, and that I think that it's political to advocate to see the male body in a sense of pleasure, that enjoying the male body, sexuality of the body, rather than to see images of the male always ready to die for our country, for oil. The male body is to be the working body. So that would be another image of seeing this, and then also that the female, whether it's a female body, being able to exercise the way that she can feel desired or desirable in her own way that she wants to be represented. So it's also about self-representation, and that in our society with dominant culture we have to rely on dominant forms of representation, whether it's in the media, whether it's in film industry, art museums, and that having autonomy and taking that ourselves, our own agency of how we want to be represented, and doing that is a political action too.